Hello everyone and welcome to MIET language classes. So here, before I begin the topic of the day, let's talk a bit about what these classes are. So here at MIET, we are not going to prepare you just for the academics or with your technical skills, but we will be covering all the areas that will be helping you out when you'll be working out there on the floor. So sometimes, we get focused so much on our academics that we forget all other important things. But here at MIT, we'll be checking all the boxes, whether it is your academics, your technical skills, the way you speak, the way you represent yourself, the way you sit. I'm talking about your body language. So here we will be covering all the boxes. So getting back to the topic, today we're gonna learn about noun. Now, why now? Because you know you cannot build a structure on a weak foundation, right? So we're gonna work at the basics first, and then with every step we're gonna learn something which is more and more important and technical. Okay, technical. So let's talk about nouns first. So what are nouns? संज्ञा. स्कूल के टाइम में हम लोगों ने आपको याद हो तो टीचर बोलते थे संज्ञा किसे कहते हैं. संज्ञा की डेफिनेशन आज भी वही है, किसी व्यक्ति, वस्तु, स्थान आदि के नाम को संज्ञा कहते हैं, राइट? सो यू कैन से नाउन्स आर द नेम, whether it is the name of a person, place or thing. Moving up ahead, noun is a name of a person, place or thing or idea. Person, for example, men, girl, Steve, child, grandma. And if you talk about places, Paris. Meerut itself is the name of a place. And if you say Meerut, so Meerut ek sangya hai. Then we talk about animals. So animal is dog, cat, कुत्ता, बिल्ली, हर जानवर जिसको भी आप देखते हो, जिसको आप नाम रख सकते हो, वो सब किस कैटेगरी में आते हैं, उसको हम नाउन कहते हैं. So noun is basically the name of a person, place, thing, and also the name of an idea. Okay, idea, हमारे विचार, वो भी noun की कैटेगरी में आते हैं. For example, if I say honesty, honesty is an idea, idealism. All these things, they fall under the category of noun. So since we are done with, I have explained what is the definition of noun, let's talk about the types of noun. So types of noun. Let's begin. We have proper noun, we have common noun, then we have collective noun, material noun, abstract noun, and then we have concrete noun. So we're going to talk about all these parts one by one. So let's begin with proper noun. Proper noun. What is a proper noun? Proper noun. नाम पर ही अगर आप फोकस करो तो आपको समझ आएगा. Proper noun is the name of some particular person or place. Or when I say particular person or place, when I give that place a name. So proper noun is, for example, if I say I went to a city, right? मैं एक शहर में गया. Now I told you that it is a city, but I didn't mention which city, right? So when I say I went to Delhi, this means Delhi here is the name of proper noun, because now I am properly mentioning it. So when you focus on the name, proper noun, जब आप किसी noun को properly emphasize करते हो, you name it, then it becomes a proper noun. And it happens with everything, whether it is a person, whether it is a place, even if it is an animal. But if you're defining it with a particular name, then it becomes a proper noun. For example, Jupiter, right? So when I say planet, it is one thing, but if I say Jupiter, then I'm giving it a name, right? Taj Mahal, Queen Elizabeth, all these are proper nouns. Then we have common noun. A common noun refers to every name of person or thing that represents a class or kind. For example, river. Noun और proper noun में difference क्या होता है? See, a man. A man is what? A man is just a common noun. Let's get back to the definition of noun. Noun is what? Name of a person, place or thing. जब भी आप किसी स्थान, व्यक्ति या वस्तु के बारे में बात करते हो तो वो it itself refers to noun, right? But when you give it a name, you are properly mentioning it, then it becomes proper noun. But if you're not giving it a name and it is just one common noun, then you can say it is common noun. For example, men, right? Let's talk about difference between common noun and proper noun. When I say common noun, common noun, if I say I went to a restaurant, right? So restaurant is common noun. But if I mention the name of a restaurant, then it becomes a proper noun. For example, if I say I went to In and Out Burgers, right? So when I mention the place, it becomes proper noun. So if I say I bought a car, so I bought a car. Now this car, मैंने एक कार ली. अब ये कार कोई भी हो सकती है. I didn't mention which car I bought, right? But if I say I bought a Porsche, right? So here I am mentioning the brand or the name of the car. So it becomes a proper noun. So you get the difference between the two? I hope it is clear. Now we'll move forward. Let's move forward to collective noun. But before that, there are certain points that I would like to discuss. The first letter of each word of proper noun is capitalized, right? हम जब भी proper noun mention करते हैं तो हम उसका first letter capitals में लिखते हैं. For example, Taj Mahal. So when you write Taj Mahal, T and M will always be capitalized. And the same thing happens with Delhi. But if you're writing or mentioning common name, then you don't have to capitalize it because you're not being particular about something, right? So if you write restaurant, city, car, bus, you can just mention it in small letters, right? Now let's talk about collective noun. The name itself tells us what the noun refers to. Collective and noun, right? So collective and noun. Collective is when you collect something, right? And then you group it. It becomes collective noun. For example, a bunch of grapes. So collective noun will always refer to collection of thing, whether it is a collection of person, place, thing, fruit, flowers. This is what collective nouns are. जब भी आप किसी चीज को इकट्ठा करते हो तो वो किस कैटेगरी में आ जाता है? Collective noun में. Let's talk about examples of it. For example, if I say a galaxy of stars, right? A forest of trees, a stack of wood, right? A bundle. When you stack is when there are so many logs of wood. A group of islands, right? So this is what collective noun is. Here are some examples of collective noun that I have mentioned. So let's talk about other examples. Let's talk about material noun. I hope collective noun is clear. Material noun. Now again, if we focus on the name, it is very clear. Language is never difficult. Never. Even grammar itself will always give you the clue. So if you focus on the name, material noun. Now material noun, if it is referring to the material or substance from which things are made, such as silver, gold, iron, the phone you are having, if it is mentioned that which material it is made up of, then it becomes material noun. Plastic, diamond, right? For example, if I say, I am wearing a gold ring, right? So gold is what? It's a metal. Even sugar, tea, rice, wheat, all these are material noun, right? Items, for example, clothes, soap, rubber, paint, all these fall under the category of material noun, right? Then moving up next, we have concrete noun. Concrete noun are people, places, or things that we can experience with our five senses of touch, taste, sight, hear, and smell, right? So this is what concrete nouns are. For example, cup. You can see a cup, right? You can touch a cup. So it falls under the category of concrete noun. And if I say a pen, right? So pen, when you see a pen, you can touch it, right? You can feel it. So everything, every noun that you can touch, that you can feel, or you can hear. So So it falls into the category of concrete noun. Then we have abstract noun. Abstract noun refers to intangible things like actions, feelings, ideas, concepts, or qualities. Abstract noun are something that you can just feel, but they are not physical in the world. जिसको आप touch नहीं कर सकते, जिसको आप सिर्फ समझ सकते हो, उनको हम abstract noun कहते हैं. जैसे कि our emotions, emotion, for example, happy, excited, scared, frightened, you're mad, you're angry. So our emotions are what? Our emotions are abstract noun. Our ideas, for example, you are very honest. So honest is abstract noun. Honesty is what? It is an abstract noun. Now we are done with the types of noun. Now let's talk about noun. What are singular and plural noun? Singular and plural noun. When something is one in number or quantity, तब हम उसे क्या बोलते हैं? Singular noun. But if that turns to two or more than two, then we call it plural, right? So let's talk about singular and plural nouns. Singular noun. For example, if I say bird, one bird, it is singular. But if I say birds, it becomes plural. The same thing happens with book and books, cat and cats, dog and dogs. So this is how you change singular noun to plural noun. Now there are nouns which are gender specific. Let's talk about that. Gender specific nouns could be neuter in gender, they could be masculine in gender, they could be feminine in gender, and they could be common in gender. Now let's talk about these gender specific nouns one by one. Feminine. The name itself refers to feminine is what? Females. We are talking about females or something which is having feminine qualities, right? For example, name of girls, women, right? So all these are feminine nouns. For example, hen. Hen is what? Hen किसको belong करती है? Is it male or is it female? Female, right? So we call it feminine noun. Maid, mother, nun, grandma. All these are included in feminine nouns. Now let's talk about second gender of noun, which is masculine. So masculine refers to which gender? Males. So that is why जिन nouns में manly or you can say masculine quality होती है, उनको हम masculine nouns कहते हैं. So masculine noun refers to name of boys and men. For example, father, son, priest, hero, king. So all these are masculine nouns, right? Now let's talk about common noun. Common noun are what? Common noun. हम किसी चीज को common कब कहते हैं? जब आप किसी चीज को कैटेगराइज नहीं कर पाते हो कि ये कंप्लीटली मेल है या ये कंप्लीटली फीमेल है, या इसमें कंप्लीटली फेमिनिन क्वालिटीज है या इसमें कंप्लीटली मैस्कुलिन क्वालिटीज है. सो ऐसे में हम इन चीजों को, इन नाउन्स को हम कैटेगराइज करते हैं कॉमन नाउन में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल डॉक्टर. I went to or I visited a doctor today. So when I say doctor, you're not sure. A doctor could be male or could be a female, right? So it refers to name of both girls and boys. Now neuter nouns. Neuter noun refers to name of things and objects, right? For example, if I say scissors, scissors na feminine hote hain, na masculine hote hain, and they are not even common noun because neuter gender refer करता है नाम को किन चीजों के नाम को neuter gender में रखा जाता है. For example, car. Car is neither male nor female, not even common, right? Because it cannot be both. Then pants, shoes, pen. So neuter gender of the noun refers to name of things or objects. So students, we are done with nouns. I'll be getting touch in with you again with the next topic, and we'll be working on your basics and we'll be moving the level higher with every next video. I'll get in touch with you soon. Thank you.